Success is not something you pursue. Like happiness, it's something you attract by the person you become. Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin with a question that changed my life. If success were a person, would it be attracted to the current version of you? That's a powerful question, because success is not a chase. It's a magnet. And you, my friend, are either attracting it or repelling it by the way you think, speak, act, and grow. Now, here's the truth. Success doesn't respond to need. It responds to preparation. Life doesn't give us what we want. It gives us what we deserve. That's why I always say, don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Success doesn't happen by chance, and it certainly doesn't respond to desperation or wishing. It is not something you run after. It's something you attract. That's one of the most powerful shifts you can make in your thinking. Many people spend their lives chasing success like it's a moving target. They run from one opportunity to another, hoping the next thing will finally change everything. But here's the truth. Success is attracted to the person you become. It's not a matter of chasing more. It's a matter of becoming more. If you want better results, a better income, better relationships, or a better life, it begins with you. When you change, everything around you changes. That's the law of attraction in its most practical form. You don't attract success by hoping, complaining, or blaming. You attract it by developing the qualities that successful people possess: discipline, integrity, consistency, vision, hunger to learn, and a strong work ethic. Think of it like this. If success were a person, it wouldn't be drawn to laziness, excuses, or entitlement. It would be drawn to responsibility, ambition, and commitment. That's why Jim Rohn famously said, "Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better." Because when you get better, life gets better. You can't control the economy, you can't control the weather, but you can control your habits, your mindset, your choices. That's the secret. You are the starting point. So instead of asking, how can I get more? Ask yourself, how can I become more? Become more skilled, become more aware, become more disciplined. When you elevate who you are, you automatically elevate what you attract. It's not magic, it's maturity. It's the direct result of personal growth and intentional living. And the best part, anyone can do it. No matter where you start, you can begin today. Work on becoming the kind of person success would want to follow home. When you focus on growth, success becomes a natural byproduct. Most people focus all their energy on their job, believing that working harder will automatically lead to a better life. But the truth is, your job may give you a living, but your personal growth will give you a fortune. The key is to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That's where the real transformation begins, because your external world is simply a reflection of your internal development. You attract opportunities, wealth, and success by becoming a better version of yourself. More capable, more valuable, more disciplined. Think about it. Jobs come and go, industries change, and even skills become outdated. But the person you become, your mindset, your wisdom, your character, that never fades. If you're not growing, you're falling behind. And if you're the same person today that you were last year, you've already lost time. Jim Rohn once said, "Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. If you work hard on your job, you'll make a living. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune." That principle has changed countless lives, and it can change yours too. Personal development means investing in your mind, your habits, your health, and your emotional intelligence. Read books, listen to audios, attend seminars, challenge your thinking, and reflect often. Even 10 pages a day or 30 minutes of focused learning can compound into massive growth over time. The more you grow, the more valuable you become. And the more valuable you become, the more you attract better opportunities, better people, and better results. Your income rarely exceeds your level of personal development. If you want to earn more, you must first become more. Don't rely on your boss, your company, or the economy to determine your future. Take control. Build yourself up from the inside out. Success doesn't just find you. It finds the person who is *ready for it. And preparation starts with you. The moment you commit to growing every day is the moment your life begins to shift. Not by accident, but by design. You are the architect. Build wisely. Success doesn't show up in one giant leap. It doesn't arrive all at once with a dramatic breakthrough or a lucky moment. Instead, it's hidden in the small, simple disciplines that you repeat day after day. The little things, done consistently over time, are what shape your future. It's not about doing something massive once. It's about doing something meaningful every single day. That's where the real power lies. Most people underestimate the power of daily habits. They think that small actions are insignificant, so they skip them. But small disciplines, when repeated consistently, lead to big results. Skipping one workout may seem harmless. Avoiding that one book today might not feel like a loss. But stack enough of those harmless skips together, and you'll find yourself years behind. On the other hand, 20 minutes of reading a day, a 30-minute walk, a daily journal entry, or even waking up an hour earlier can completely reshape your life over time. Jim Rohn often said, "Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day," and he was right. It's the repetition of smart choices that creates success. It's about making the decision to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. That's where the real battle is won. In your daily routine, in your small decisions, in your self-discipline. Consistency is more important than intensity. Anyone can work hard for a day or even a week, but the real winners, the ones who attract success, are the ones who show up every day even when no one's watching. They stick to their plan, they honor their word, and they stay focused on the long game. You don't build a great life in a moment. You build it brick by brick, day by day. So instead of waiting for a big opportunity to knock on your door, prepare for it now through your daily actions. Lay the foundation. Keep your promises to yourself. Do the work today that your future self will thank you for. Because success doesn't shout. It whispers to those who are listening, learning, and showing up every single day. In life, you don't get paid for the time you put in. You get paid for the value you bring to that time. That's a major shift in thinking that separates successful people from the rest. Time is equal for everyone. We all get 24 hours in a day, but what we do with those hours makes all the difference. The question is not, how long did I work? But how valuable was the work I did? The more value you create, the more opportunities you attract, and the more success follows you. Value comes from skill, from knowledge, from insight, from effort. If you want to be paid more, you must become more. You must become the kind of person who solves bigger problems, delivers greater impact, and brings something unique to the table. And that doesn't happen by accident. It happens by choice. It's the result of deliberate effort to grow, learn, and stretch beyond your current level. Jim Rohn used to say, "You don't get paid for having a job. You get paid for delivering value." So the goal is not just to work hard, but to become someone the world can't ignore. That means becoming excellent at your craft. It means being reliable, resourceful, and creative. It means doing more than what's expected, and doing it with consistency. Start asking yourself, how can I increase my value today? Maybe it's learning a new skill, improving communication, mastering your time, or finding a better way to serve others. It doesn't always require major change. Sometimes, small improvements in your attitude, energy, or attention can make a big difference. The marketplace rewards value, not effort alone. That's why two people can work the same hours, yet earn very different incomes. The difference is not the clock, it's the contribution. If you raise your value, everything else, income, respect, opportunities, begins to rise with it. And here's the best part, value is within your control. You can decide today to become more valuable than you were yesterday. You don't need permission, you need commitment. When you become a person of increasing value, you stop chasing success, and instead, success starts chasing you. The people you surround yourself with have a powerful influence on your mindset, your habits, and ultimately, your success. Whether you realize it or not, your environment shapes your thoughts, decisions, and energy. If you spend time around people who constantly complain, make excuses, or settle for less, you begin to lower your own standards, often without noticing. But if you spend time with people who are focused, driven, and growing, you naturally rise to match that energy. You've probably heard it before. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. That's not just a catchy quote, it's a deep truth, because success is not just about what you do, it's also about who you do it around. The people in your circle either push you forward or pull you back. They either fuel your fire or drain your ambition. Jim Rohn often said, "Don't join an easy crowd. You won't grow. Go where the expectations and the demands to perform are high." That's where growth happens, where you're challenged, stretched, and held to a higher standard. Surrounding yourself with excellence means choosing relationships that make you better. It's not about status or success levels. It's about mindset. Are the people around you encouraging growth, honesty, discipline, and vision? Or are they keeping you small with doubt, distraction, and drama? Sometimes, elevating your life means making tough choices about your circle. You may have to love some people from a distance or limit time with those who keep pulling you into old patterns. That's not arrogance. It's awareness. You're protecting your potential, and that's a wise move. Seek out mentors, peers, and friends who inspire you. People who are doing more, being more, and expecting more. Not just from others, but from themselves. Learn from them, grow with them, and contribute value back. When you step into the right environments with the right energy, success feels less like a struggle and more like a natural progression. If you want to change your life, change who you listen to, who you walk with, and who you allow to influence your decisions. Because your direction is deeply tied to your connections. Choose them wisely. One of the most important steps toward attracting success is taking full responsibility for your life. Not partial responsibility. Not shared responsibility. Full responsibility. That means refusing to blame your circumstances, your past, your boss, your parents, or the economy for where you are. As long as you point the finger outward, you give away your power. But the moment you look inward and say, "It's on me," that's when things begin to change. That's when real growth begins. Many people are waiting. Waiting for the right time, waiting for permission, waiting for someone to notice them or save them. But no one is coming to rescue you. Your success is not a matter of luck. It's a matter of intention. You are the author of your story. You are the driver of your future. If you don't like the chapter you're in, pick up the pen and write a new one. Jim Rohn said, "You must take personal responsibility. You cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself." That's where your power is, not in trying to control the outside world, but in mastering your responses, your mindset, and your action. Life will throw challenges at you, that's guaranteed, but how you respond, how you rise, how you learn, how you persist, that determines your results. Taking responsibility doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything that goes wrong. It means owning your ability to respond, to improve, and to move forward no matter what. It's about saying, "This is my life, and I'm going to shape it with purpose." That shift in mindset separates those who drift through life from those who design it. When you stop waiting for conditions to be perfect and start working with what you have, doors begin to open, not because the world changed, but because you did. And when you take full responsibility, you no longer need permission to grow, to lead, or to win. You become the force that moves your life forward. Every step you take in ownership brings you closer to the life you truly want. And success, as always, follows those who take the lead in their own lives.